What is up, everybody? Hope you're all good. Had a great weekend. To my American brethren, I hope you had an amazing 4th of July. Apologies, I did not wish you all a good weekend on Friday and a great 4th of July. Unfortunately, I was in a grumpy frame of mind, so I apologise for that. We're back, we're happy, and we're actually doing some making gold. Yes, we're in the Warlords of Draenor dungeons. Now this format's a little bit different. It's the same information that I do on all my videos. But, and I apologise, I've gone through my comments and I couldn't find who had posted the suggestion. But they basically said, dude, just having that static image there for so long is really frigging boring. Can you love the information, love what you're doing, but just can you jazz it up? Can you like show the dungeon run? So that's what I've done. I've obviously sped up the sort of the trash kills, but in the background will be the entirety of my dungeon run in the Bloodmaul Slag Mines. So, without further ado, let's look at the map, let's see where we are, let's see where we gotta go to get here. We are in Frostfire Ridge. If you're a Hordey, you will know this place very well indeed. Underneath, I don't know if you can just about see it, where it says Bloodmaul Slag Mines, that's actually your garrison. So basically it is dead north, if you're a Hordey, dead north, and you will come across it. There's a flight point right next to it. I'm assuming, as there's a lot of Apexus Crystal level 100s around here, that Alliance will have some sort of flight point that lands somewhere near to this spot. So, pretty easy for both sides to get to. Obviously a bit of a flight for Alliance, but for Horde, it's dead simple. Literally, just head north. Now, is there an easier way to exit? No, not really. Yeah, you could jump in lava and that, but I always think if you're a level 100... and you could take all your armor off, but I defeats the purpose. I want to stay alive, I don't want to die. So no, you generally have to run out unless you want to kill yourself in lava. Dialogue and cutscenes, no, there's not. So you're all good just to spank your way through it. And I actually quite like Bloodmaul Slag Mines. I know a lot of people got bored of it because it was the first thing they ran and they're used to it, and you know, saturation and all that, but I quite like it. It is a level 90 to 92, so it's a nice baby one, literally for the newly Draenored people, you've come through the portal. This is the first one you'll generally get to. Heroic, obviously level 100. We are only focusing on the normal. I want to try and keep the same as the Mr. Pandora raids, which we left out because they are soloable. You can go and you can do them. Some of them anyway. There are some mechanics that can't be done solo, but I kind of wanted to stick to something that everybody could do. And for a newly leveled 100, going in and trying to do this solo, I went through my list of characters and thought, what could I probably do this on? And I got to my mage and I was like, I definitely couldn't do it on my mage. So it's not fair to go out and say, hey look, this is it on heroic, because I can do it on my DK. But yeah, I wouldn't be able to do it on my mage. It's not fair. So hence why I focused on normal, which everybody should be able to do. Should not be a problem for anybody. It's basically a Mr. Pandora level of difficulty. So no worries then. Right, that out the way. Whoop! Let's get back to the trash and let's speed this shit up. Now, you may have seen at the very beginning that we are getting a mere 12 gold, 20 silver for running this. Yeah, I know, painful, but there is an added benefit that we will see when we actually look at some of the figures, and that is greens are back, baby! Now, before we look at the figures, there are a number of things we can do with this, because this is good. Obviously, we can sell it, which is, you know, what we're going to do for this example. We're just going to sell that to a merchant. But you can also obviously put these items on the auction house, because they're BOEs. We can put them on the auction house, see if they're going to sell, see if we can get a markup. As you've seen from my auction house videos and various other bits of videos and information that I've given out, the auction house on the server I'm on is a tricksy one, and nobody really cares about how they look. They don't tend to buy transmog items. There has to be a tangible benefit, really, or a particular sought-after item. General greens will not cut it. I don't know whether that means we're discerning on Chamber of Aspects, or just the fact that we don't care how we look and we'll just slap anything on. Who knows? But, what you can do with those greens is you can either send them to an alt that's coming through, because they're sort of level 500-ish items. They may give that little bump up that you need. You know, you might have a few items that aren't quite there yet. Obviously, you've got alts coming up. A lot of people... what they used to do is you go to the Timeless Isle, you'd get loads of gear, you might raid, whatever. That's the way you would have all these nice swanky items. But now, you're just going to literally, okay, I've done 90, let's go to Tanan, let's get this done. So you might be in an item level that's substantially lower. Jump on an alt, get a load of these greens together, you can send them to, jump on your main, then you can send these to an alt, and bump them up so they can then start doing dungeons all that little bit quicker. But to be fair, most people now are rocking heirlooms when they level up, so bah. The other one, and this is the one that can be really tasty, is frag them up for Generic Dust. Generic Dust still sells for a decent little price, certainly on the auction house on Chamber of Aspects, and if you do this a couple of times, get a nice little pile of dust, you can make a decent bit of money. But anyway, that to the side, let's actually start looking at the numbers. Okay, so here we go. I'm overlaying it onto the screen. Let me know, guys, what you think of this. If you don't like it, if you, whoa, Grim, that's too much. I'm trying to look at the numbers, but there's shit going on in the background. If that's too much, let me know. But I just thought this might be a little bit more entertaining to actually see the figures, but also just, you know, see my run that's going on in the background. As you can see, I am not a super fast runner. I like to literally get up to a trash pack, burn it down, go on to the next one. You can just run through, picking a load up together, then burn them down. These aren't that deadly, so I wouldn't overly worry about it. But literally, just because I'm generally jotting down figures on the left-hand screen, I like to just take my time and run through. It's why I tend to say, after a run, you can shave time off of this. You can, you know, shave off a couple of minutes. Certainly the case with this dungeon. Whether you can shave off 6 minutes, I don't know. You might be able to, but who knows. Anyway, let's have a look at the figures. So gold completion we have just looked at. We're getting 12 gold, 20 silver. Wow, way to be generous there, Blizz. Thanks for that. Raw gold, we are getting 17 gold, 19 silver. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Would be nice a little bit more, but hey, it's not a raid, so you know, let's be grateful with what we got. Gold from Grays, 16 gold, 84 silver. That is way more like it. Thank you very much. Gold from BOEs, 121 gold, 64 silver. As I say, that is just selling to a merchant. We got a fuck ton, it's part of my language, of BOEs. Really nice, really tasty. You'll see it going in the background as I kill trash. There was still a load of trash that I'd left. There may even be chance of getting slightly more. Don't know whether I just had a good run. I'd have to run it a couple more times just to see if this wasn't the RNG gods making up for me getting nothing yet again in the Hellfire Citadel raid the last couple of weeks. And yeah, I just want to bring that up. Thank you, RNG gods, for not a single one of my ults getting a single piece from Hellfire Citadel. Wow, have I pissed off the RNG gods. Anyway, gold from miscellaneous, we got nothing. Gold from boss drops, 145 gold, 77 silver. Again, if you didn't want to sell these, you can disenchant them. But, you know, you're going to get Generic Dust. You may get a Luminescent Shard, but probably Dust. I think it's only 530, I want to say, the gear is. So, but, you know, it's always that option, that possibility is there. Runtime, 16 minutes, 56 seconds. Took a bit of time. This boss that you can see now is probably the one that took the longest. The rest I pretty much smashed through, but this is certainly the one that took the longest. As I say, you could do it quicker, I have no doubt. The item level of this character is 650, pretty much on the nose. You may have saw the video I did back a little while ago, which was me trying to get this character up to 650. I just needed the neck. So literally, I've just got that. Nothing dropped for me in Hellfire Citadel this week. So, but I'm only doing LFR with this character. Nothing dropped, so there you go. Still 650. So certainly doable by, you know, a character 640 above should easily be able to do this. But then again, probably a newly leveled 100 could do this with the scaling situation, how that all works. Anyway, guys, that is me done. That is me done. I'm going to leave this running so you can see the end of it. Carries on for a little bit more. But figures-wise, we're done and dusted. I'm going to shut up now. Leave you guys just to watch me killing stuff. I'll take the numbers off the screen. And you can see the final run and how I did and all that good stuff. But I hope you have an amazing week. Hope you have a great rest of your day. And I'll catch you all later. Have a good one. And please, 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 if you liked what we did here, if you like the new styling, slap, bitch, slap with the back of your hand, like, slap that like button. It's a huge help. Gives a huge boost to the channel. And hey, if you're not subscribed, you could always go super crazy and just hit that subscribe button. That would be awesome. But for now, let's get this shit off the screen. There we go. And I'll leave you guys to it. Have a great one. Talk to you later.